Hey, 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 what's happening? Corey Moran here, and why I love KulaBrands. Gosh, so many reasons, but definitely probably the most important one is that there's no recruiting required to earn, and you don't have to have a downline to stay successful. And this company is so transparent. Heck, let's throw in Jeff Hoffman, the co-founder of Priceline, who has joined our company as our spokesperson. Now, why would a multi-billionaire humanitarian philanthropist back this company? Obviously, I'm following a billionaire any day.
I'm proud to announce our newest board member, Mr. Jeff Hoffman. So he's a founding executive director at Excel Center for Entrepreneurship, a partner and co-founder of Color Jar LLC, chairman and CEO of Black Sky Entertainment. If you've ever seen a horror film, Cabin Fever, that was their film, did over $100 million. CEO of Enable Holdings, Inc., co-founder of Priceline.com. The number one pick for me is Jeff because he is such an amazing individual and he has spent so much of his life helping other people, and that's what he's here for. He is really here to make a difference in your life, and you now have him on your side.
I actually did make the call tonight.
This is Jeff?
Yeah, I am on the call with you guys.
Amazing to have you here, buddy.
Well, the White House thing is until next week. I saw you had the call, and I had the time to join. I just wanted to say hello to the community, tell you guys how excited I am to be part of this with you guys. You are in the right place at the right time. A really quick bit of background and to tell you guys why I'm so excited about what you're doing here. The scarcest resource in the world is time. So I have to spend a lot of time thinking about where I spend mine, and making a decision to join you guys on this project was a big decision for me as well.
Some of you may know that the definition of Kula is the community of the heart. And when I think heart, I think family. And the thing that I love the most about KulaBrands is that everyone truly is like family. If you need help with anything, there's always someone there. It doesn't matter what time, day or night.
I'm an engineer by trade, but I've spent my whole life making stuff. Priceline was a scratch startup. It was an idea like all of you have. But again, it took a combination of things. It took a melding of the minds, meaning a community. In our case, the community was the team, but you guys have something even better. I can't even imagine if I had a community like yours to vet my products against and to help me get it right and position it. When I heard what you guys were doing here at KulaBrands, I was blown away with the fact that what you guys have recognized is the intersection of a lot of important things. It's a perfect storm at the right time.
But we are a groundbreaking patent-pending company, first ever of its kind in reverse royalties, backed by Jeff Hoffman from Priceline Negotiator, billionaire philanthropist.
Of crowdsourcing intelligence, like I saw one of you type market testers. Crowdsourcing intelligence is really important. A lot of smart people looking at the same idea will find a way to launch it that none of us could do on our own. The community and the crowd is unbelievably valuable, and I'm excited about KulaBrands because you guys see that.
I got to tell you, we're in the top 3%. Our first project that we ever took, that we're taking to market ever in the history of ever, is in the top 3% of Kickstarter, the biggest crowdfunding platform in the world.
You'll all work together to make each other. A rising tide lifts all boats. So the goal is to make everyone in this community successful by nobody ever being selfish, everybody helping each other, and with honesty, integrity. It's an amazing opportunity to do that.
I guess if I really had to single out the one thing I love the most, it's the way KulaBrands is being built. It's the people behind KulaBrands. A couple of weeks ago, I had the privilege of meeting the man behind KulaBrands, Mr. Peter Gantner. And let me tell you, this company, it has heart all the way around, inside to out. We help people. We help inventors. We help them bring their product to the market. If you've ever questioned anything about KulaBrands, trust me when I tell you, rest assured, you are in safe hands with Peter, with the KulaBrands community. Everyone's awesome.
Second, the fact that you guys recognize, the crowdfunding type of world, right? The way we fund projects, the way we develop products, and then we're going to lend our expertise to become the best marketers in the world. A KulaBrand product will have so many people thinking about how to market it. And like I said, that's what I'm going to help you guys with.
The fact that we've got such a great opportunity in front of us, and we're actually helping others who are creators to bring out their great technologies out to us. And through our company, it's basically like crowdfunding on steroids. And not to mention, every one of us who are involved in KulaBrands, we get reverse royalties, which means we could forever get paid on just being involved, on helping others to share their concepts with the world.
How to brand, how to market, how to position, how to present, and how to launch products is our expertise. So we're all going to do that together.
Hey, I'm loving KulaBrands. Our first project hit 113K in 15 days. Man, I'm loving it.
Timing is everything in life, guys, right? If we'd launched Priceline at a different time, we might not have created a $60 billion company. Likewise, you guys are getting into KulaBrands at exactly the right time in the world, where crowdfunding, where crowdsourcing, where all these trends are coming together at the same time.
If you want to be chilling like a villain and have residual income for the rest of your life, so you can live in a place like this, with a view of mountains behind you, and relax, well, let me tell you about KulaBrands. First reason, my beautiful and most talented fiance Dawn is a part of KulaBrands. Well, you know how the old saying goes, right? Happy wife, happy life. And the other reason, this is a company where you can earn residual income for the rest of your life. Now, doesn't that sound cool? And I'll tell you, our first product, Zip-It Store, has gone viral.
In terms of product, we're at a really interesting time now as well. What Peter mentioned earlier, part of what a lot of people are concerned with is that everybody shouldn't be trying to build only internet companies and apps, that we want not more focus on people creating physical product as well. So part of what a lot of people got together and said, let's get focused on the maker movement. So next week, we'll be launching National Makers Week and just trying to get more focus on more people inventing things. And the White House will be sponsoring that. I'll be giving a talk after that next week about entrepreneurship, owning your own business, and designing your own life. I'll be speaking at the United Nations about that topic. So we'll get a lot of chance to get a lot of exposure to what we as a family and a community are doing at KulaBrands.
This is a company where you don't have to do recruiting, you don't have to stay on top of the downline. Here we are helping people get their inventions to the marketplace. Who wouldn't want to be a part of that?
And in the end, here's what matters most. We all pool everything we know. Everybody puts all their cards on the table to help everybody else. And we just got to make great choices.
One of the reasons why I'm so passionate about this business model, it's all about community. And it doesn't matter if you're a beginner to online business or if you're an expert and you kind of know your way.
Peter said this term to me. He said, Jeff, we have a process for how we give birth to a product through the KulaBrands methodology and series of steps. We have to show the world that when you put a product through the KulaBrand methodology, what comes out of the back end is success. We know how to launch stuff. We know what to fund. We know how to position and market things. And when we get our entire weight behind somebody's product, it's going to succeed. So that's what we got to show the rest of the world.
What I like about KulaBrands is the people. They all stick together. They want to help us through this thing. We want to push it all the way to the top.
That's the success that I can talk about, in the White House or at the UN or wherever else we get opportunities. I'm actually going to be on Shark Tank on ABC in the next season a little bit. So we'll have some great opportunities for us to really talk about what we're doing, but it only matters if we're actually doing it. And I see no reason, believe me, I made a very careful decision to spend extra time with you guys, so we got to make this thing work. And if I didn't think we could, there's no way I would be doing this. Kevin from Shark Tank and I just did a Shark Tank event recently looking at products, and you know what they lack? A lot of these ideas lack exactly what KulaBrands created. They don't have a community to help them. It really does take a village, and they don't have one. We do, and they don't have a process, and they don't have the specific expertise of branding and launching.
First of all, I love that we're helping people realize their dreams and inventions where normally they wouldn't be able to. And at the same time, we have a community that cares about each other. We help each other, and it's just awesome.
We have everything on our plate right now that we need to be successful. So the time is now. This is the right place, the right time, the right team. And I just got to tell you guys, I'm absolutely thrilled to take this ride with you.
We have Mr. Jeff Hoffman as our official spokesperson for KulaBrands. He also happens to be a billionaire, and money follows money. So, very interesting, very easy for me.
I want you to be successful. I want you to get to have some of the immense blessings that I've had, but I'm doing that because I don't want you to turn around and pass those blessings to somebody behind you that needs your help. Maybe we make that a Kula pledge. But I pledge that if I am successful as a Kula community member, I will pay my success forward. I think that's a hell of a mission that we all get to live our dreams and we get to leave the world a better place than we found it. I'm excited to do that with you guys. Thank you for giving me a few minutes to talk, and I look forward to continuing discussion. Peter and Doug, I got to hit the road.
Well, it gives me the opportunity to work out of my office every day. P.S. This is my office. Enough said.
When we were forming this company and putting it together, there were a lot of decisions that we had to make when me and Doug put this together. What would we charge to be involved with it? How would we run the company? And every single time it came back to, well, first of all, we're going to run it differently because we're going to put the community first. Absolutely. When we come up and come down to the decision tree, it's how does it affect the community? Secondly is how's it going to affect the inventors? And third is, can the company do it to make a profit? And the reason why the company needs to make a profit is it's got to serve you as a community member. But you, the community member, are the most important thing to us, and it'll always stay that way. That's why there's 100% money back guarantee. Some of the people we talked to said, you can't do that. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you give people that aren't doing something back their money? Why after 6 months would you contact them and say, hey, you're not active? Because we're not here to take somebody's money for $199. We are here to provide a service. So if we're not providing something to you, if you're not going to get something out of KulaBrands, we don't need the $199. What we want and what we need is what Deborah just shared with you guys. And that is to make a difference in her life, right? To allow her to go out and make a difference in the lives of other people. To allow her to get back her ability to provide for herself, provide for her family, and repay the people that have helped her through her challenges and through what she's doing. And the number one best way to do that is to help somebody else.